We're back from the stream, let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it once again for the stream. Imagine that, Imagine Dragons. Ah, legends. We have been busy. We have been busy with game. And now game has to be busy with us. Hope you guys are okay. Hope you doing okay, Hudson. Well, I always go to that with Minchi. Yes, in between streams, we've done stuff. We've done plenty of things. Basically, I have realized something crucial. And that is, we need to do some farming. It is now time for the farming section of today's run of the game. Basically, we need to farm for a rank in a covenant, which requires us to kill 100 of a certain invasion. However, we cannot guarantee that invasion. That will happen each and every time until we do a certain thing. So what we're having to do, like that. What we're having to do, okay, that's fantastic. Good for you. Kill, please. Nope. I kind of wonder, can I go ahead and like get them to like run off the side or something? Yeah, okay, can you guys just move off the edge? That'd be great. Well, at least one of you, at least. There we go. But yeah, so basically what we need to do is for us to set this kind of AFK grind up, we need to be able to go and basically kill these guys here, kill every enemy in this area until they stop respawning, which is about, I think, like roughly 12 times or something. So we're gonna be here for a little while. Fullcraft, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How's it pogging? Hopefully you're having a good day, G. Hopefully you're having a good day. And then yeah, now we gotta go over here. Now we gotta go over here. Thank you. No, thank you. Over here. 1, 2. You're still charging. You're still charging that. There we go. No, 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 no. No, don't fall in lava. No lava. But yeah, basically we got to do a little bit of setup though, so we're gonna need to kill a few of these guys. However, though, today as well is going to be a bit more of a smaller day. Gonna be a bit more of a smaller day. Because I'm a bit booped and I gotta get prepared for stuff and shenanigans. So we're just gonna see what we're gonna see if we can try and do as much as we can. For these fellas. No. Ow. We're going to try and do as much as we can. Ah. I should have healed. Again, sick, but we. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's. I think it's that kind of like period, that kind of really weird interim.
110's feeling great.
Oh my god. My man is my I grew up so fast. Thank you so much, G. Thank you, genuinely. But 110, feeling great. Well, I hope so. No, I don't want to fall off the edge. That's not ideal. That's not part of the plan. But no, I think it is that kind of like really weird interim because we've just come out of a very cold season. And now we're starting to feel the warmth again. Starting to feel the warmth of the summer sun. Which I think will take anybody's base systems out of whack for a little bit. So just keep yourself hydrated, G. Keep yourself hydrated. I don't want to die. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for a little while though. Sadly. Well, actually, no, what I'm talking about sadly. It's going to be fantastic. Great, it's fun. Thank you. Get out of here. Pull you down. But I'm on the southern. I'm in the southern hemisphere, so it's the opposite for me. Oh wait. Oh. Ah, well that's still not ideal then. That's not ideal then. Well, if it's the opposite, then definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense that you're coming out of the hot period and coming into the cold. Oh god, no! What's going on? I can knock forward, knock back. He doesn't know what to do. Two. Okay. Three. There you go. That's two out of the way. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of sap involved, so let's go over here. No! No! Oh, for God's sake! Oh man, oh, I think I'm a bit tired. I think I'm getting a little bit tired. How's it going, Evelyn? Welcome, morning. As is life. As is life. Black Silk Katana, very nice. I do it for the cheese season though. Yeah, I do as well. I'm starting to already feel it now. Like imagine like the nice winter months. The nice chill winter months where you play ninjas. Or Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe not yet. There you go. So I don't know. I just prefer being able to, like, I don't know, regulate my body temperature. It was great. Ow. I just need to get one of these guys out of the way. There you go. God, okay, let's get some. That knockback is crazy, honestly. We get launched, man. We get finna launched. Hudson! Legend! Absolute legend! You saved a fellow human again from the ads. Thank you so much. I swear I junked that. What do you mean I didn't drink that? What do you mean I didn't drink that? You say that. And I died. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Honestly, thankfully save. Yes, true. I think there's gonna be a bunch of ads coming in soon as well, so I wish I had an opportunity to actually see, like, oh yeah, we got ads coming in 20 minutes. There we go. You know what? I got an idea. As you know, it'd be better if we just go ahead and do as much as we can. As much as we can. But yeah, so anyway, let me go ahead and mention what we're doing. So basically, as we all know, Dark Souls is Dark Souls, they're killing me. We're gonna do a bit more grinding. But basically, there's a specific Covenant grind that we need to go for the Bellkeeper's Covenant. And essentially, we need to kill 100 of an invader. We need to kill 100 of invaders for us to be able to rank up to the level we need, so that we can do. Okay. So that we can get. I think it's it's not a sorcery. It's a. No, I think is it a sorcery or a ring? I'm not entirely sure. It's some sort of thing we need. But essentially, because of the fact that I'm not playing online, and it's not something I particularly want to do, for us to farm it offline, yeah, we have to do a bunch of. We have to basically wait for this specific guy to spawn, Now, this specific guy spawns or invades very rarely if you do it normally, and you're kind of going to be spending a lot of time just essentially trying to go back and forth checking if he's there or not. However, though, you can force him to spawn. You can force him to spawn if wait a minute, can this move or I don't know. You can force him to spawn if you take out all of the take out all the enemies in this area. You kill them enough times so they stop they stop respawning. And then what you can do is that you can use this unveil, which I have in my as a spell. Oh god. You can use the unveil I have as a spell, which will essentially basically guide to the most nearest enemy. And since you've killed every single enemy within this area, and you've stopped them from spawning again, you can basically immediately guess if he's there or not, and it makes things a lot more quicker for actually like killing and doing all that kind of stuff. Saves a bunch of time in the future. There's a bit of setup involved, yeah. There's a bit of setup involved with actually having to kill these guys first off, because each enemy, like, you have to kill them at least, like, I think 12 times each for them to stop spawning, for at least one enemy. So you gotta try and do this for this whole area, so it's a bit time consuming, but setup is very much worth it when we can just chill out by the bonfire until he spawns and then just start making our way up. So yes, it's gonna be a little bit of this for the time being, but it'll be fine though. Because you know what? We're gaming. We finna be gaming. But he do be late. He late now. He having a little nap. Come on, please. Yes, yes, he's loaded. He's getting lowered down. Beautiful. I like when they get lowered down because it makes my life a little easier. Ow, ow, ow. You can leave me alone. 2 seconds, please. For 2 seconds, please. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But however, though, I think today, though, what we're going to do is we're just going to do what we can. We're going to do what we can, and then have a bit of a gander. Then chill now, doing some other bits. Nope. Because basically, yeah, I think the plan is now we're going to be doing some sunlight, and also after this grind, we'll also be doing some sunlight metal farming as well. So yeah, we're now into the farming stage. We're now going to be Stardew Valley farmers. But from what I can remember, this is the only type of grind we need to do for this game, so we can vibe then afterward. Oh, that's how you take it. That's how you take it down. You keep that in mind. That would be pretty helpful, actually. Make life a little more easier. Go over here. Although you have to spend quite a lot, though. Heal. One, 2, 3. Ah, no. I'm gonna get hit once. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of fire damage. Jesus Christ. That's so much fire damage. Okay. Okay then. And then what we do then is that we go back. We finna go back. Respawn anybody. And in this time around, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna upgrade ourselves as we scooch along. As we scooch along. Because it will make things a little bit more easier. Hello. Can you talk to me? Can I talk to you? Thank you. Thank you. Heal. Spider-Man? But that's the bearer of the curse. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that joke. It is Spider-Man. No. It is Spider-Man. It's a plane. It's Superman. Die. Thank you. Honestly though, to be fair, like, I know for a fact though, the Spider-Man games are on my list. I cannot wait. Oh! Oh, perfect example. Perfect example. That guy's dead. That guy's not spawning anymore. So, as you can tell, it's already working. It's already working. It's all coming together. I'm literally skin of my teeth. Skin of my teeth. But it's kind of weird though, because like out of all the other Dark Souls games, I don't think they have a finite amount. If for some reason, this one does. There you go, you can go off the edge. Thank you. Get it again. Yes. Haha. Haha. You funny old chap. You funny old chap. Ah, I'm a funny old chap. We're all funny old chaps around here. We all float down here. Is this guy gone? Yep, he's gone now. There we go. This guy's not gonna be too far behind them. So a little bit self-involved, and then we can go to our unveil and have a good old time. One, I don't want to get knocked off. Uh-huh. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we can do is we can wait for you. And hopefully by that point, and hopefully soon enough though, we'll get to a point where some of these guys will stop spawning. Not ideal. Not ideal, if I have to be honest. I'm gonna take you out first. Bebons! How's it bugging, man? One more. One more. Howdy. Hopefully you're having a good day. Ah. I've fallen. And I can't get up. I got launched, man. I got launched into the lava. Full on creeper explosion, getting knocked back 1,000 blocks. And there we go. So that's another guy out of the way as well. Slowly making our way through. Ow. No. Can we, by chance, not have that? How's Hop doing? We're not doing too bad. I thought we weren't doing too bad, but then he took the floor out. He literally just took the rug off underneath my feet. Yeah, we're not doing too bad, man. We're surviving. Surviving the best way we can. We're currently doing a little bit of a grind on Dark Souls 2. We're doing another, obviously, common grind. But for us to efficiently do it, we need to get these guys to stop spawning. So we're having to kill him all like at a minimum of like 10 to 12 times. So it's fun. How's Pierre doing, actually? I'm curious. I was curious if he's he's recovering okay. He's fantastic. Now that is what you want to hear. The man's been going through it. And I want him to know where he's at. I want to know where he's at. Yeah, big boy. Lovely. Nah, we need good news like that. In today's era, we need more stuff like that. Yeah, because he had like from what I can remember, a bad tooth. Was it? Was it bad teeth? Was it? I don't know actually. Why did I put in? Why did that go into my head for? I feel like that's some sort of relevance to it, but maybe I may be wrong. Had 2 teeth removed, yeah. How? If obviously, I wouldn't want to obviously like if it's too, if it's a bit too much, I understand. So feel free not if you don't feel comfortable. But yeah. Why specifically the 2 teeth removed? You might have the whole your teeth randomly rot out disease. Your teeth randomly rot out. What a specific. What is the specific condition to have? Well, then definitely that's gonna make you upset. Jeez. Well, to be fair though, I hope that at the very least, like it's not gonna happen to him again. And he's chilling now. So that's not a very... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not true. Pretty sure modern pet food is just bad for real life bodies. But you know. But you know. True, actually, yeah. That's actually another fair shout, to be fair. That's the first time I've ever heard about it. So I'm quite curious about like the kind of science behind that. Pierre's cat, right? Yep. Pierre is in fact the best of cats. The best of boys. Modern pet food. Yeah, to be fair, with how they're made nowadays anyway. Unless they're like literally tuna. Very fun little feline teeth removal. No. Ow. Luckily, to be fair though, like our pet hasn't had anything like quite as severe as like a disease like that. She's obviously had like loads of ticks on her and has kind of with age just been, I guess, like slowing down, but I guess we're lucky to not end up being in that position. Managed to feed him every pearl first try, not even a single. Holy water, man! That is a sign. Yeah, there you go. Yes, yeah, he handled it extremely well though. Cat's 2 most common in asthma and teeth. I didn't realize. I'm learning more about animals every single day. It's just amazing. But yeah. That is my pride and joy of the year. Fed a cat pills without issues. Well, he trusts you, and he probably thinks he probably initially thought it was gonna be some sort of treat. I just didn't understand yet. And realized afterward, I was like, oh wait a minute, it doesn't taste as good as I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, because obviously, like, yeah, I did convince him it was a tree. That was the trick. I had some sort of I had some sort of thought it was gonna. Okay. I had some sort of thought it was gonna be some sort of mind trickery. Mind trickery. And if that's the case, then obviously it's I'm hearing that my man is vibing, so that's the best part. Actually, then on that front, how's Jules? Is Jules doing okay? Just gonna get you out of the way. No. 2, 3, 4. Ow. We've been told if ever the rats need meds to mix with Ribena. Ribena? Wait, the drink? Veterinary is so fun, honestly. Yes, the drink. Oh! See, why don't you just mix it with the banana? Why don't you just mix it with a banana? Now that is definitely gonna get them to have a little nibble. Then we said that they could be quite if I go correctly. These boys love any food, so I think they'd have anything. Well, as you would expect, though. I wouldn't think about anything else, anything less from the lads. Jules' stomach did not like the diet changes we had to make for recovery. He's been hiding in the dark places. Needs to get him back back on his normal food. Oof. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that the cats are like going through a bit of a ill spell. Jesus. Been hiding in dark places. Oh no, I hate. See, you just kind of know that feeling. You know that feeling when you're just hiding in a dark place because you just ate something you just didn't agree, that this doesn't agree with you. My man needs to get back on that protein-rich diet. Needs to get those gains. Yeah, he's doing that, poor bastard. Man. Oh, that's the thing. Wait, let's drink some more quickly. Actually, I hope those rats are doing well. Yeah, exactly. Again, like our dog, she's God bless her. She's coming up to I think she's. I can't remember. I can't even remember how old she is now. But she's like 16. I think coming up. Oh, for God's sake! There's a bloody invasion. She's coming. She's coming up 16. She's an oldie. She still bloody goes ahead and acts like she's 5 and 2 though. So like, nothing changing that front. But yeah, in terms of like medication and such, she's never really had to like go through major medication like that, so like any like major medication, major like hospital admissions or whatnot. Thankfully. But and what she's been through as well. My God. Yeah. Jules will still come out for a bit of ice cream though. Ooh, okay, what's your favorite type of ice cream then? I need to know. I need to know. What's your favorite? The 16-year-old girlie, she's got. Honestly, she does. Love it a bit. But yeah, but that's the thing is that she's been everywhere though. Like she's been in she's been in reservoirs. She's been chasing after bloody cattle. Obviously sheep. We were very concerned about one case where she kind of ran out in like this huge, like basically a farmer's area. Actually, that's kind of a funny story, to be fair. Basically, our dog, she's crossbreed with a cattle dog. She's crossbreed with a cattle. And when she was younger, she's very, very active. But where we lived was just filled with sheep and farmers and all that. But essentially, though, there was just one day where we were out as a family, just going out with her, and we left off the leader. Worst thing you could ever do. Because she obviously saw a bunch of sheep and absolutely started chasing them. Now, obviously these sheep were marked, so they're obviously owned by a farmer, and we all knew that this land was owned by a farmer as well. And as a farmer, they have the right to shoot a dog if they feel like they're going to go ahead and kill any of their sheep. So we were very concerned, because I know that she wouldn't go ahead and kill any of them, but she would definitely give them a spook and alert some people around us. So yeah, she has not by chance been challenged in terms of like medicinal and being ill, but she has definitely been challenged in terms of social the social quo, to say the least. This area is so poorly designed, I don't even know where to start. How many enemies can we put here at once? Honestly, man. Basically what we're doing, Machina, is we're doing a Covenant grind, and one of the things we need to do is we need to basically get all these guys to stop spawning, or stop respawning. So what we're doing is we're having to kill them all like a minimum of like 12 times. Or well, a minimum of like 10 or something. Which we've already done a bit of killing earlier, so that's why they're not doing it as they need. And yeah. Then what we can do is that we can set ourselves up then for a quicker Covenant grind than usual. I said, how did you get? Oh, bloody hell! Mods, man, the ultra mods. I only give the cats vanilla or the vanilla side of my mix. Yes, good idea. Don't give them the chocolate part. Don't give them the chocolate part. I don't think that would be a good idea. Or the cacao part. Well, I wonder what's like. Is it like the cacao that is actually poisonous or toxic? But I'm not entirely sure. Is there an item in the lava that is part of the platinum? There is an item in the chest in the lava, which is definitely part of the platinum. Yes, it's pyromancy, which we've already gotten earlier. I'm able to show you now. But upgrade our go ahead and upgrade our health because we are low. So yeah, basically, it's one of the chests. Exactly. So that was. There's not immolation. Yeah, it's Chaos Storm. Chaos Storm is in that chest. And then once we get into that Chaos chest, then we can get a big part of the pyromancy. Which, to be fair, we need to update on our list. Go ahead and update our list. So Sunlight Spear, nope. Those are miracles. Pyromancies, yes, that. I need to go ahead and update this at some point in the future, though. Cool. Yeah, this area gets better when after killing them so many times that they don't respawn. Yeah. So much better. Oh, Rose Shield. Don't remember that one. Yes, there's a lot of shields in this game. I don't even know half. Them. Yeah, there's a chest over there, literally right over there on the other corner. Okay, so that guy at the top left is now sorted. That's cool. All of this just to go ahead and start farming bloody one blade thing, imagine. Nope. No, 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 no. Don't want to die. No. No. Haha! Funny. Fell off. Some could say they even flopped. Oh. But to be fair, this game so far, though, I've been playing a little bit off stream, obviously, as well. I've been playing a majority of this off stream, to be fair. And honestly, I'm starting to remind myself about how I realize how janky this game is. It's not a bad game, but I'm definitely feeling it now. I'm definitely feeling the frustration start to set in when some things don't necessarily go my way. I think I kind of have to be careful though when it comes to this grind, because if we're going to be going ahead and platinum each and every Dark Souls, I know that after this one, Dark Souls series are going to be a lot more better, I feel. It's going to be a lot more chill, but yeah, I got a bit of a feeling we just got to be careful about not trying to burn out. Well, then obviously, what am I doing? I keep myself motivated in other ways. In some ways, it is a bad game, but I do kind of like it at the same time. Oh yeah, no, massively, massively. I think it's an interesting game nonetheless. It poses a different set of challenges. It poses a different set of challenges that you wouldn't normally get in a Dark Souls game. And hey, I get the ability as well to learn more about the game's development, which is also a fantastic part about it. Because this had a very troubled development anyway. Trying to essentially, well, survive higher management and their decisions. Yippee. Need more health though. Don't have enough health. Okay, and then we go to here. But like one thing though that I realized though is that like, for example, that some enemies, or any enemy in a game, they will stop after a little while, like spawning. I didn't realize that in this. And that's a very, very unique mechanic in this case, because obviously, I think this is the only game that has that they stop respawning. 2, 3, 4. Unless I'm wrong, unless there's another Dark Souls game that has that. I could be wrong though. Ow. The only ones I remember not respawning are bosses. And that's been like kind of a very common theme. There we go. And then we scooch along here. At least we are though kind of getting these guys out of the way at the very least, and then we need to go ahead and deal with this guy then. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain in the butt though to get this chest. One, 2, 3. I need to get one more hit off. There we go. Think over here. Go over to here. There's a Covenant Majula you can join to stop that. Oh yeah, no, of course, good to know if you actually have to farm enemies. Yeah, so yes, as a fair shout, there's a Covenant that you join to do that. However, though, if you join that Covenant, it actually makes the game harder. If I can remember correctly, it will make the game and make the game more difficult by joining it. It's the Warriors Covenant or whatnot. It's obviously the online-based one. Yes, it does. I don't want anything to do with that. This game's hard enough as it is. You can also respawn them by also burning a bonfire aesthetic. Which, why would you? Which one? Which, please tell me, why would you? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 we don't want to do that. None of that, please, thank you. I'd much rather eat a moldy carrot. There we go. So Lisa has nutrition. Ow. Yeah, then you got New Game Plus, etc. Yeah, exactly. So the area is basically based then in New Game Plus, which then just sucks. So either way then, like, if you actually have to... luckily there isn't actually many... there's not much in terms of... farming... that we need to do? The only thing I can remember, so sunlight metal farming. One thing we need to do there is we need to go into. Well, I'll be able to show you guys as time goes on. But essentially, there is this one really good farming spot that we'll need to be in. You get it off of the Legionnaires, I think. The Legion armor. No, is it Falconer? Is Legions or Falcon? I'm not entirely sure. It's one of those. But you get it off of them, the Sunlight Metals. And you just have to keep on farming them until from dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn. There we go. Shouldn't be too long now then anyway, until these guys are stopped spawning. So that stopped. Okay, no, you're still up there. You're still over there as well. Come on, then. I don't know how many times we need to do this. I haven't really kept count. The only thing I need to keep count for was Blade trying to get that other one. 2, 3, 4. Trying to get the bloody invader. Boom. Actually, to be fair though, for some reason though, earlier I had this I had this itch. Well, I didn't have this itch, but I got recommended for the Indiana Jones, the Lego Indiana Jones soundtrack, which is obviously just Indiana Jones. And I got reminded very quickly of, I don't know if you guys ever played the game Lego Indiana Jones. I know there's obviously Lego Pirates of the Caribbean and obviously Lego Batman and stuff, so there's loads of Lego games. But yeah, Lego Indiana Jones was a very strange one. I always remember that being back in my mind. I was like, it didn't, like, for example, all the others had a really strong theme. All of them had a really strong theme and like a lot of things going for them. But see, like out of every single one, like Indiana Jones seemed to be just like the most weakest. But still nostalgic though in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe that's gonna be maybe that's gonna be my next platinum journey. Forget about, I don't know, playing difficult games. We're just gonna go ahead and just platinum, or like doing the whole Dark Souls series. We're just gonna go ahead and do the whole Lego series, start to finish. Oh, beautiful! He's now out of the way. Nice. So he's now out of the way. He's now out of the way. No, we need to get this guy back here. Now we've got obviously triple check the setup a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess so that it shouldn't be too much until he's gonna die as well. There we go. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I have to do those guys up top of there as well. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll have to triple check. Either way, it should be fine though, because we've got most of the guys out of here anyway done. So there we go. 1, 2, oh, okay. Bonk. When you bonk, you bonk. When you bonk, you bonk. I should really be using my... I should really get like a... do I have a homewood? Actually, I think I do. Maybe after this, we'll go ahead and just unlock an home... are they... Oh, just have you seen the new 007 PS5 controller? I think I saw it. It's so ugly. And did you want to know a funny old thing as well? In the same notification, I also saw a age verification. I also saw a age verification thing. Oh, Flop! I think you need we need to continue using communication features. Oh yeah, I saw that anime for social features. Yeah. I wonder if they're just trying to just soften the blow a little bit. Soften the blow just a little bit. PS5 controller. It doesn't look bad, I guess. It's special. I like the 007 in the front. It just seems a little bit uninspired. Oh, there you go. They're out now. It just seems a bit uninspired. It just has like 007, and then on the main touchpad, and then just like a bunch of streaks coming out of that. Oh, so whilst we are here, give me a second. Let me quickly go ahead and just mention this. It's so boring. Yeah, that's the thing. Dash it down there, and that big guy. Okay, so I think then I've got the archer up there. Kill everything to the point, not spawn anymore than possible. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Get rid of the 3 dwarfs. Okay, that's fair. So, I believe then there's... don't know about that. Let's give it a shot. Yes, that's supposed to happen. Compared to the Yotai ones, which are beautiful with the cuts taken out. Oh, wait a minute, I never even saw that. I have actually seen the God of War one. The God of War Ragnarok one looks really good as well. But I didn't see the Yotai. Yotai PS5 controller. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, yeah, there we go. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that doesn't really work as well as I thought it would do. Okay. A little bit of conversation. The anniversary one is a bit mid. It's cool, but mid. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Honestly though, the PS4 one is the one that is godly. The PS4 God of War controller, it's so simple but so sleek. I loved it. Yes. Okay, so that's the guy that we need. To spawn. We need to kill 100 of those guys. I need a second PS5 one. so or better, yeah, get yourself a PS5. Get yourself a PS5. Whatchamacallit? Themed keyboard and mouse. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Okay, so also, let me please go ahead though as well. I mean, you also need to get rid of the 3 dwarfs. There you go. This time around now it's going to be a bit more easier. It's going to be a bit more easier. I have a PS4 controller, but I can't play some 2-player games because you need a PS5 controller in some games. Really? Do you? I didn't realize. I thought, I would have thought it would have been... Is it because of like adaptive triggers or something? Like PS5 exclusives? Seriously? You have to have a, you have to have a, like, for example, if I wanted to play like Demon's Souls or something, I have to have a PS5 controller. That doesn't make too much sense, because then how would, like, how would, like, how would you be able to play, like, for example, play with, like, an off-brand third-party controller? Anyway, let's have a look. Can you play a, can you play Demon Souls Remake with a PS4 controller? Oh yeah, you can. You can. It has they've allowed backwards compatibility with it, so you can play, for example, Demon Souls. But to be fair though, screw having a PS4 controller though when you have PS5, so yeah, keep on going for it. It's a nice pretty one, with adaptive triggers. Because my god, playing Doom the Dark Ages with adaptive triggers is godly. Is fantasticals. Fantasticals. There we go. And then down here we go. Because basically, yeah, what we're doing here now is that since we've gone to this lovely opportunity now where we are just trying to get rid of these little gnomes. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. Once we get these guys cleared out, then it's going to be as simple as just get an unveil and then just basically resetting the bonfire each and every time. Resetting the bonfire each time. And then we'll just reset the bonfire, pull out an unveil. Once the unveil has been done, check if it's going toward the right direction. If it's not going toward the right direction, you restart. But if it is, then you go up and actually kill him. So you're not having to make this journey back and forth all the time. Like which I'm doing right now, because literally what would have to happen is that we'd have to just restart this whole area each and every time. Run up here, go through these guys, check if he's over there. So it cuts the journey time by half. Cuts journey time by half, which does help out when you have to kill 100 of these. We have to kill 100 of these guys. Because I did not plan on getting PSN Plus just to go ahead and do a Covenant grind. I'll do a lot of things for an achievement, but I don't think for just one Covenant grind that is possible as possible offline. No. No. I can think about a lot more bad things to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then is there gonna be another ready? Nope, he's not over here. He's now over here this time around. Russ's coin. Russ's coins are gonna be useful. I think because we got shenanigans and we can actually go ahead and get stuff. Yippee! We're slipping and sliding. We slipping and we sliding. There we go. And now we go back up. And we go back up. Making my way downtown, walking fast, making plans. I don't know how many times we need to do this though. I think they mentioned about like obviously a minimum of 12 times. I think. I don't even know which round we're on. We don't need to do those gnomes though back there either, so that's thankfully a good thing. Thankfully that's a good thing. Is it by here? Nope. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. This would just take so much time. Because imagine for like, if like 7 in a row, we went up here, went back and 4. It wasn't there. That's 7 runs wasted. 7! 7! But you can just go ahead and just keep on respawning campfire and just check it. Yeah, I think for the next few streams though, we're gonna be probably on the grind once more. Which actually lines up pretty perfectly, to be fair. Lines up pretty perfectly. Okay. I love the fact though that when... Okay, so for some reason, whenever the enemies are really far away, I know what they're doing. They're obviously trying to save on compute, but their like running animations are so evidently chopped to not be fully like fluid. So you just have this like kind of like Mario retro type of just running where it just cuts every other frame. Or it cuts every frame. I'm going to show you now actually. It is a bit goofy. It is a bit goofy. So yeah, this guy back here. he's just a bit laggy. He's a bit laggy. There you go. So is there gonna be a red guy around here? Nope. Nope. Nothing back there. There you go. So though, okay, let's go ahead and do this then. But we got like 20k souls though, so... Oh, there we go, brilliant. Does that mean that they're all done now? There we go, still these guys left. Still got these guys left. Okay. Then we'll do as well, so we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a health charge up as well. Some health in. Do some health in. Okay, up we go. Up we shimmy. And then with power invested in me. And nothing by that. Nothing over here. Nice. And then this guy's not in. Okay, cool. So we've got everything's all set up, ready to go. Brilliant. So, plan of action is now. With this new setup, we've hopefully have killed everything. We'll go ahead. And do this. That's not right. We kill it. Wait a minute. Oh, and we need to get the two. We need to get the two dwarfs as way out of the way as well. Damn it! I thought it was. I thought it wasn't. I thought it was only that. Poo. 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 We need to get these guys out of the way as well. Is there any way I can get up there quicker? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I wonder if there's a way. Ah, the roof farming. You know it. You know it. We're trying to remove these guys from the equation. Those, in this case, those two are going to be kind of in the same kind of run. Okay, so Iron Keep. Back over to here now. Yeah. We just got these guys now. Okay, and as soon as these guys are out of the way, then we're now set up and ready to go. This is what you have to get for Master Sorceries. This is what you have to do from the Master Sorceries, man. Jeez Louise. Yeah, they're still there. So we've already killed them once. Oh! It helps out though, because we do need to do these grinds anyway, so. Because we need to kill, I think it's these guys. Mad Warrior Gauntlets. There we go, that's now 4, because we need to kill 100 of those mad warriors. We need to kill 100 of them to get to rank 30. Because this game was thinking like, oh, maybe all the players will be playing online. Not thinking that it'll be some play PSN and I don't want that. Thank you. 2, 3. Also, I'm just kind of thinking it would be actually easier if I just do this. It'd just be easier if I just do this. And then I'm done. Just go ahead and just get that and then bish bash bosh. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and attune my spells, and then we have our Homewood. I don't even have enough Homewood. Bruh. Bruh. Okay then. Okay then. Understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. Because basically, we were only able to just get enough faith to get the Unveil miracle, so we definitely do not have enough to do any of the others. 1, 2, 3. I want to try and get this. If we can hopefully try and get this done by the end of today's stream, I think that'd be great. I'm not gonna push it though either. I ain't gonna push it either. Okay, and do what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this run around. And I don't think it takes that long. And it saves us from having to use up all of our Homewood bones. It saves us having to use up all of our Homewood bones. A bit of bonage. That's 4 times, yeah. Yeah, we got about another, I think 8 more times, and then everything's set up. Then everything's set up. We could then just start vibing, killing those mad warriors. I haven't done any of the setup, but hey, it does save a bunch of time though, when we're not gonna like have to go back and forth all the time. Perish. Perish, please. Perish, please. All of you must go. Become one with the fishies. Become one with the fishies. And then jump. And then do that. Ranking up is the only. There you go. Is only the only legit way to obtain it because unluckily it is not acquirable in New Game Plus transfer. Yeah. Okay. I see. Hidden weapon sorcery. 'Cause yeah, that's literally we're all. Literally we're working to get the hidden weapons. Bruh. Imagine. This is all for just a bloody hidden weapon that doesn't even play work. But to be fair, yeah, this was primarily an online covenant though. Anyway, there's quite like a lot of inbuilt like online features I think they try to shovel in, which makes sense because if this was supposed to be like a mission-based type of game, then I don't know, these disjointed worlds possibly could have helped with that. But no, I don't know. Because you have the covenants where you can make the world more difficult and also compare each other's points with. You also have this covenant which massively supports you being able to kind of like kill other people instead of like farming a specific enemy. I think this game had a lot of online feature support from their whole like vision of the game, but yeah, definitely did not work out very well. The map is really messed up. Yeah, it's massively messed up, but I think there's a bit of a charm to it though. There's a bit of a charm to being so messed up. But I don't know though. I think this is obviously a huge lesson for whomever has developed it, and we all know who that is. So yeah, it's. I think this game can be like basically scratched up to just a point in time rather than anything else. More of a point in time. But I'm happy that we are at least replaying it though, because I do have memories of this game when we first played it, when we played it the first time around in 2024. Which is kind of mental to think that, because it was this time like 3 years ago. Like after, I think I started my platinum, well, my journey on Dark Souls back in. Ooh. Like it was more in summertime, I guess. More in summertime. 2023. So this will be coming up to now my 3-year anniversary with the game, where at the start I only played it like one. I only played the first one, platinum that one. Then I started picking up steam with then Dark Souls 2 in 2025. 2024, should I say. And then 2025 then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and play Demon Souls then. Then I had this urge just to go ahead and just start absolutely rinsing through them. I had this urge to go ahead and start rinsing through them. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess it's time. So I didn't just play Demon Souls. I also then played, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. I just committed 2025 to that. Whilst then also playing like things like God of War, and then God of War Ragnarok. But now that I'm revisiting, it's kind of funny though, because like it's kind of funny how like at the start it was a yearly tradition, quote unquote. Then in 2025 I kind of just yeet that out the window and just said, okay, well, time to platinum every single one. And then now I'm in 2026, being like, okay, well, it's not on the right account. Let me just go ahead and just work through every single game. Let me just work through every single game now. So it's quite funny seeing how that evolved over time. Just like once or twice here and there. the game to, oh, every single game. Every single game must be completed. Which, to be fair though, I guess that I think I had some more time though to kind of think about my platinums and all that, and it's really an interesting topic for me because it is like a really big part of my life at the moment, because I do feel like I am kind of becoming a bit externally motivated by like a trophy list and such. However though, I do feel like though it does also help in terms of kind of playing a game and knowing that there's a definitive end to it. That is satisfying. That's like also satisfying in a like external validation type of way. Because yeah, gaming is a very intrinsic type of it's very intrinsic in a lot of ways.
175 and still going. Papanu 6 catching booty. Papanu 6 catching booty.
Oh my jeez. But look, no issues, man. 175. My man. 25 more to go. And then it's the big one. 25 days. I think we're both gonna beat. And also he's giving out that as well. My god, you legends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hudson. I really do appreciate that, man. Saved another legend from the. You saved a goat from the ads, which are coming up, I think, soon. What are they? Or no, what? They come in 16 minutes. So. And also, for anybody that is also though looking for ad-free content and cannot afford it, then I also am on YouTube as well. Check out Brave Browser. I swear they'll go ahead and you won't be seeing any ads in that case. Check out Brave Browser. Watch YouTube too there. Honestly though, to be fair though, the one thing I can suggest is if you guys want to watch YouTube without any ads, Brave Browser. Just install the browser. Bam, easy, done. On your phones, on your phones, on your desktops, on anything you have. Bam, Brave Browser. Works like a charm. And then you can support your creators directly via your favorite creators directly via then merchandise or whatnot. Oh, they're still there, bloody hell. They're still there. Oh, sorry, man, I need to keep count. I need to keep count how many we have killed. I think it's 5. I need to keep a count. I need to keep a just a small count. Just small count. Because we're definitely going to be needing it tomorrow. And day after. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want to die. Ideally, that is not what I want. That is not what I wanted in my breakfast. That's not what I wanted in my breakfast. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. And then, with the power invested in more... I kind of hope this is it. I haven't been counting, honestly. I haven't been counting at all. I know that's like roughly 12 times, but... could be a bit more if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they got now, coolio. Nice, it's finished. It's finished. Okay, so now attune the unveil, and now we do this. So that's not it. Do it again. There we go. that'll be a confirmation that it is there. That'll be a confirmation that the knight is there. Look at that. That is all that is what you call setting yourself up to win. Doing some RE9 gaming now, and the game is just giving me a survival tip. Stay away from zombies holding grenades. Really? Wow. Wowee. Well, that's a new one. Never heard of that tip before. It's like those gameplay tips of like, press X to press options to pause. And I'm like, really? Wow. That's fantastic. Never knew such a thing. That is now on 6. Okay, Legends, however, though, I'm not gonna lie, today was gonna be a smaller stream. And I'm gonna have to follow that up now with me yeeting off. Yeah, I know, that gave me a laugh, honestly. We've done a good thing though today, I think. Go ahead and upgrade a few more times by that. We could try and maybe get up to 10, I think. We could maybe try and get to 10 of those. But yeah, this was pretty much then. Alright, you have yourself a great evening. Yeah, it's because basically what we're doing now is it's just gonna be pretty much going back and forth. Pretty much just gonna be going back and forth. Because basically, I think go for about this. Yeah, because if we just even go by here. Yeah, so this is pretty much going to be the grind now. We're going to be basically keep on respawning in a little bit like this. Nothing. There you go. So this is literally now going to be our grind for a little while. I won't be able to do much grinding tomorrow, so we'll be having to do a little bit of this on stream as well. So maybe on this for a little bit. Nope. Definitely not either. Try one more time? For one more time, and then I think I'll leave it there then. Yeah, no, that's nothing. Okay. Coolio. Quit the game. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very, very swag. Very, very productive. Really happy with that. At least we got everything set up though for the grind, for the Covenant grind. But no though. Let's go ahead though and see who the bloody hell is online. Let's go ahead and say hi to Perfect. Do you know what? Perfect. Perfection. Let's go ahead and say hi to the man, the myth, the legend, the Luminoth. There we go. Here's an Elduin. But yes, thank you guys for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been a hell of fun. Thank you so much, Hudson, for the gifted subs, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for just coming by and saying hi, chatting, having a good laugh. And yeah, what we'll do is I will be back on tomorrow if everything goes to plan. But you never know, aliens could land. And yeah, just have a good rest of your days, have a good rest of your time zones. And yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. Yeah.